A lot of NHL players on ice show skills and boldness, taking their audience's breath. But there are a few players who also keep their fans on the hook off the ice. From fashion icons to wild lifestyles, some players give Hollywood vibes to their audience. Which ones are those? Glad you asked, because I'm going to highlight 20 athletes with charming personalities in this video. First on the list is Ilia Bris.
The universe, like how it was created, like what is it, the solar system is so humongous big, right? But
Ilia Bris wasn't just a phenomenal goalie, but also a philosopher in the crease. While other goalies focused on boring pucks, he pondered the mysteries of the universe, the nature of fear, and why anyone would ever have to be mad.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
His interviews weren't focused on how he easily blocked slap shots or what strategies he used to guard the net. In fact, they were philosophical monologues delivered with a straight face and a Russian accent that made every word iconic. Now, let's discuss the bearded beast of the NHL. At number 2, Brent Burns. Brent Burns is famous for his long beard and bringing primal energy on the ice. But do you know his life off the ice is also full of primal vibes? He's a walking, talking National Geographic special who loves to surround himself with snakes, a Komodo dragon, and other wild animals.
You just see that kind of childish enthusiasm whenever he's around things like this. So it was.
Not only this, his home is also decked out like a zoo, giving legendary vibes to his lifestyle. After this, let's discuss the showman of hockey. At number 3 is PK Subban. He's got the heart of a leader, the style of a celebrity, and the presence of a born showman. With his sharp suits, sharper passes, and magnetic charisma, Subban transforms every arena into his personal stage. He doesn't just play the game, he performs it with flair, finesse, and fire.
Don't watch your shot. Here comes Subban. Finishes his check. Good.
If we talk about his off-ice personality, it's also quite strong. He's known for donating millions, uplifting communities, and turning charity events into headline news. After this spotlight personality, let's delve into a rock star's life. At number 4, Alex Ovechkin. Grade 8, the Russian rocket reloaded, and a highly passionate legend. We are talking about Alex Ovechkin. Famous as the king of recording and breaking goals, he has been making his opponents sweat bullets since his teenage years.
And our 2009 Hart Trophy is...
Please say me, please say me.
Alexander Ovechkin.
His legendary parties, diet, and luxurious home surprised the world of hockey.
Borderline inspiring diet includes gas station, sub, and flamin' hot Cheetos.
He loves munching on unhealthy food with pride, throws parties, and leads his team as a responsible Captain Ovi. Indeed, this man doesn't act like a star, he is one. Well, if you find this personality amazing, wait to hear about the Trickster Prince of the NHL. Number 5 on the list, Trevor Zegras. Trevor Zegras knows how to make hockey fun for Generation Z. With jaw-dropping trick goals and a swagger tailor-made for TikTok, he's redefining what it means to be a modern NHL star. Every time he touches the puck, you can feel the electricity, like something viral is about to happen.
The net, the lacrosse style, and jams it home. There's between the legs, and look how easy he picks his puck up. And all Milano has to do is get...
Zegras brought the flair back to the ice, turning highlight reels into must-watch moments for the new generation. Now, as much as he is cool and funny, our next player is completely the opposite of him. At number 6, Lehner. On the ice, Lehner focuses on making the life of his opponents difficult. But off the ice, he is an ultimate truth-teller.
I always have this general perception of bipolar. I've heard it before, and it's kind of been linked to this crazy type people, and at least that's been my...
He gives you an unflinching and unfiltered truth about life, not caring about sugarcoating any details about mental health, politics, or personal demons. He's a raw human who is a collector of exotic reptiles. I know things have gotten a bit serious here, so let's delve into the life of the sweetheart of the NHL world. At number 7, David Pastrnak. David Pastrnak is an all-star NHL League's co-leader in power play goals, who knows how to pile up the points with his one-timer. But off the ice, he knows how to make the whole of America laugh. Wearing a leopard print suit with a box of donuts in hand and having the whistle of pasta, his new campaign has made him a superstar among the hockey fans. Surely, David knows how to light up the screen as well as how to light up the lamp behind the net. He has a lot of similarities with the media maverick of the NHL. At number 8, Bissonnette. Paul Bissonnette isn't your typical hockey success story. He wasn't a superstar on the ice, but off it, he has become a media giant. He became famous for co-hosting Spittin' Chicklets and turning locker room laughs into one of hockey's biggest platforms.
Top heavy, I don't want to hurt any feelings here about the Edmonton Oilers, Wayne, but you're playing your top guys 25 and your fourth line's maybe getting 7-8 minutes.
Bissonnette didn't just leave his mark in the NHL, he's redefining how the game is talked about. Now, let's see who is the loudmouth legend of the hockey world. Number 9 on the list, Jeremy Roenick. Jeremy Roenick was the loudmouth, odd-looking guy who was the most iconic player of American hockey. He embodied the true essence of hockey, making him a talented, reliable, and entertaining athlete on and off the ice. He loved to scream as loud as he could and gave unfiltered commentary on everything. Love him or hate him, you never ignore him, as you can't ignore the 80s icon on the ice. Number 10, Ron Duguay. Ron Duguay was hockey's original rock star. With his flowing hair, tight pants, and Studio 54 swagger, he turned every game into a fashion statement. While others stuck to grit, Duguay brought glam.
Hi again.
Hi, Laurie, in Florida. Hope you're having a good time. We're having fun here.
He had used a disco ball to crush the classic hockey athlete image. He played with style, lived with flair, and made sure all eyes were on him, whether on the ice or the dance floor. Now, let's see who is the NHL's agent of chaos. At number 11, Sean Avery. Sean Avery was hockey's ultimate wild card, equal parts enforcer, entertainer, and instigator. From breaking teeth on ice to playing roles in different movies and doing Vogue internships, he broke every hockey stereotype with a smirk. He had played such mind-numbing tricks on ice that NHL agents were forced to take out an Avery rule. People listed him as the sexiest man alive on the planet, and the NHL world listed him as the most hated player in the league. After him, let's discuss the silent heartthrob of NHL history. At number 12, Andrei Svechnikov. Inventor of the Svech and owner of a shy grin that could land him a movie deal, Andrei Svechnikov is hockey's quiet heartthrob. Off the ice, he's all bashful charm, soft-spoken, polite, almost reserved. But when he's on ice, he lets his actions scream louder than words. With fearless creativity and highlight reel magic, he's got the kind of star power directors dream of. He became the NHL's silent hero, just like John Scott became an accidental one. At number 13, John Scott. John Scott was never supposed to be the hero. A towering enforcer known more for throwing punches than scoring goals, he became the center of one of the NHL's most bizarre moments. Voted into the All-Star game as a joke by fans poking fun at the system, Scott embraced the chaos with humility and heart. Not only did he score twice, but he was also crowned MVP, carried off the ice by teammates, and won over fans across the hockey world. After this legendary hero, let's discuss the Tattoo Boy. At number 14, Tyler Seguin. Tyler Seguin lives like a rock star and plays like a sniper. With full sleeve tattoos, shirtless golf swings, and a lifestyle straight out of a GQ spread, he is hockey's tattooed playboy.
Getter kept it away from Seguin, and now a giveaway. Jamie Benn moving in through the crease.
Beneath his flashy lifestyle is a serious skill. He backs up the lifestyle with highlight reel goals and clutch performances, proving he is more than just a headline. But his charm has no match with Artemi Panarin. At number 15, Artemi Panarin. He is hockey's most unpredictable delight. A superstar with sniper skills and sitcom energy. He loves cracking pigeon jokes, delivering hilariously awkward interviews, and charming fans with his quirky humor that feels accidental but unforgettable.
To receive a pass, and that's just a thing of beauty, and he pulls it.
On the ice, he's a magician with the puck, but off it, he is comedy gold without even trying. After this gold, meet hockey's ultimate wild card. At number 16, Evander Kane. With a knack for scoring big goals and stirring up even bigger drama, Evander Kane is as unpredictable off the ice as he is explosive on it. Social media feuds, bold opinions, and a turbulent personal life have made him one of hockey's most talked about figures.
A lot of guts from the players to be able to do that, and I applaud them.
Stubborn, imperfect messenger, and outspoken are some of the titles hockey enthusiasts gave to him. After him, we should discuss a prankster. At number 17, Marc-Andre Fleury. Marc-Andre Fleury is the rare mix of world-class goalie and world-class goof. He knew how to bring joy on the ice by initiating laughs and giving infectious smiles to the audience.
That's not for you or me, is it, I hope? No, I
don't think so. There's the spin.
With lightning reflexes and a highlight reel full of jaw-dropping saves, he's a legend in the crease. But his real talent is to bring laughter out of the mouths of his teams during tough times. After this heartbeat of the NHL, meet the action hero of the hockey world. At number 18, Dominik Hasek. Dominik Hasek wasn't just a goalie. In fact, he was a one-man stunt show in pads. With flailing limbs, sprawling dives, and saves that looked more like gymnastics than goaltending, the Dominator rewrote the rule book with pure chaos and brilliance. If physics had a limit, Hasek simply ignored it.
Here's a breakaway. Look out. Hudson coming out. Oh! Maverick right over top of Dom. Is he going to get a tripping?
Every game felt like an action movie starring him in the crease. His actions stirred excitement, uncertainty, and tension in the audience all at once. Well, every Hollywood movie does have an anti-hero sort of personality too. So our hockey world also has one. At number 19, that would be Phil Kessel. Awkward, relatable, and low-key hilarious, Phil Kessel is the enigma who became a legend. He has blazing speed on the ice without any interest in the spotlight. He racks up goals with quiet consistency, all while munching hot dogs and dodging interviews.
Because Phil only drinks Coke, he doesn't drink water, and he heard Randy doesn't let Coke in the locker room, and he's like, I'll fucking quit. I swear to God. I'm like...
The lover of fast food remained comfortable in his tracksuit and had no interest in polishing his personality. His authenticity is what makes him quite attractive. In the end, let's delve into the personality of the most gentle person in NHL history. At number 20, Georges Laraque. Georges Laraque is fierce on the ice and gentle off the ice. He never hesitates to drop the gloves, but loves to have some gentle conversations about life after the competition.
Talk about him in good or bad, but talk about him. When people talk about you all the time, the publicity that it gives you an opportunity when your career is over to do a lot.
He's a proud vegan, activist, and political voice who shattered the traditional mold of the enforcer. So, these are the 20 Hollywood athletes from my side. Which one do you love the most? Let me know in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching.